Hello, wonderful artists. Today we are drawing a box of chocolates, but not any box of chocolates. It's going to be in the shape of a heart, and it's going to be three-dimensional. We're going to draw it so it has depth. So to demonstrate, I have this little container here. So the inside is white and the outside is tan. So when I tilt my box, or my container, I guess, flat just on the table, you can see the white on the inside, and you really can't see much of the tan because you're looking straight down at it. But if I would tilt the container, you can see the white becomes like it's in shadow, and you can see that inside of the white. Do you see this part here that I'm showing you? So you can see some of the white side, but not all of the white side. You can see the bottom and this part of the side, the back. But if you were to look up here, this is the front of the container, right? Not the inside, because it's tilted away from you. If I tilt it forward, then you can see, the inside of the container here and the outside of the container here. So you can tell on my heart picture, it's tilted away from us, right? Because we can see the inside of the container, the bottom of the container where all the chocolates are, and then the outside edge here, okay? And then this top white heart is the top edge of the container, okay? All right, let's try to draw it. I think it'll make more sense once we draw it. So, to start, you're gonna need a piece of paper and something to draw with. I'm going to use a big marker so you can see all my lines really clearly. But you can use a pencil, and I would suggest using something you can erase just in case you make a mistake. So let's start by just drawing a heart. Let's do that. So I'm going to draw it nice and big on my paper. Awesome. So we've drawn a heart on our paper. The next step is that we're going to draw a line from the middle down and the middle down. So that's 2 lines, okay? So let's try to draw that. So from the middle down and from the middle of the bottom down. All right? So now, from the bottom of this line that we've just made, I'm going to make 2 arching lines that come over and touch the side of my heart. They're not going to come all the way around. They're just going to touch the side. So here we go. Up, around, touch. Perfect. Let's try it on this side. Up, around, touch. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to pretend that line is cutting through our heart, and it's going to come all the way around and touch the bottom. So through the heart, around, touch. See how this line becomes a diagonal line just like that one? They're parallel. They're going the same direction. Around, down, touch. Ta-da! So now you've drawn your heart box. Pretty simple, right? If you want to, you can add an edge that goes all the way around if you would like to. This is just sort of the edge of my container. I'll have to go back and maybe color that in. But you get the idea, right? So I'm going to fill in the rest of that heart and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've filled in my heart, around the edge that is, I'm ready to add some details. So on the bottom of my heart container, I'm going to add some frilly decorations, like it has a lace edge detail or something like that, something fancy. You don't have to add this. I just think it looks kind of cool. It looks nice. Looks like a gift I'd want to give a friend. And so on the inside of my container, now let's draw some chocolates. So the most common one is the dome, right? So I'm going to draw a curve shape, right? Like an upside down U, and then a really shallow curve at the bottom. Ta-da! And then again, I'm going to go around with that bumpy line design to make it look like it's sitting on a tiny little doily or foil paper. So there's one way to do it. Another way is to make a cylinder. So I'm going to make a wide oval. 2 lines, 1, 2, and then a curve at the bottom. Ta-da! It kind of looks like a tiny cake. Let's do a rectangle shape. So now I'm going to draw a rectangle. And then I'm going to draw 3 lines coming off of the corner. 1, 2, 3. And they're kind of coming out at a diagonal. They're very small. Then I'm going to attach the bottom 2 and attach the side 2. Ta-da! Make that a little thicker. There we go. You can shade them in so it looks like they're in shadow, which will help give it some more dimension. My favorite part of creating these chocolates is adding the details and the designs on top. So when you do that, you can pick a fun color and add something like polka dots, like sprinkles, or just a cool wavy line design like frosting. All right, I hope you guys have a lot of fun creating these 3D box of chocolates. I think they're gonna turn out super awesome because all of your stuff looks super awesome to me. If you would like to, at the end you can fill in the bottom of the heart here. I filled it in black just to help these candies pop out a little bit and give some really good dimension and help with the depth so it looks like you're looking down into a box of chocolates, right? Okay, good luck. I can't wait to see.